So, Paul, do the Lakers need to make a big push for Deandre Ayton?
If that's their only option, if there's no trade out there, I think they should. I think they should give it a shot because I think you can get him at a discount at this point. Because when you're a young player, he's only 26 years old. This was the #1 pick of the draft 6 years ago. The same draft that featured Luka Doncic and I believe Trae Young was in this class.
Yeah, 2018.
So if you can say, hey, we'll get him at a deal. Look, we're going to get him in a culture where you have LeBron and Luka. It's Los Angeles. Guys he's going to probably respect. And usually sometimes a change of scenery can make the light bulb click for a young player. And that's something that they hope can do because the potential is there. I mean, obviously, you look at him, he's giving you 16 and 10. That's solid for a young big man. He's a lob threat. He can block shots, so the potential is there. Now, if they're saying the only thing he needs to fix, is some attitude adjustments, I'm sure a couple of vets can work with that. But if you can come here, young fella, and put the work in, because obviously he's been putting the work in. You don't just walk into the NBA and average 16 and 10, so you know he can play and he's putting work in. So I think this will be a good move for the Lakers, knowing that this is a different type of culture than he had in Phoenix. Yeah, he had Chris Paul, and I'm sure Chris Paul had somewhat influence, but he's young. I'm the #1 pick, so he's probably just feeling himself. And, and then you got the Portland where it was a lot of young guys, a little more, no vets around.
He felt more seasoned. Like, I'm going to be that guy.
Yeah, but he wasn't. No vets, real vets. It was like a couple. But, think about it. You're going to have the most respected vet in your locker room with LeBron. So I think this is a move you almost have to make. And then if there's another move you can make via trade, you do it. But you get him for an insurance policy in case you can't get nobody else.
Yeah, I say absolutely not just because of fit, but really because of urgency. Everything that you listed in terms of, obviously, last year with AD being gone and then missing out on Capella and Lopez. And all the reasons you mentioned as well, like he's going to flourish in a structured system with guys like LeBron, being the leader there. Also, he provides that defense. He provides athleticism. He provides youth. So all the reasons you said, I agree. They need another big swing man out there. So I think they should just really go after it because, honestly, after you look at all the moves that have been made, like, who else are they going to go after, And plus, too, you can't have, again, LeBron logging 35 minutes a game this year and then all of a sudden get bounced in the first round again. Like, you need somebody else out there that could be rotational and be a starter.
Well, I mean, we had this conversation yesterday about who should they go after, Clint Capella, Brook Lopez, or DeAndre Ayton. Clint Capella is now with Houston. Brook Lopez is now with the Clippers. Miles Turner is with the Bucks. So very quickly, guys are getting taken off the table.
I mean, it happened ASAP. It was like boom, boom, boom.
Within a day. And Rob Pelinka said getting a big was something that was a priority. Well, there's already names being taken off the board.
Joy. Listen, if you ain't done nothing by the 4th of July, free agency, you get scraps. I'm telling you, I done seen the free agency a lot of years. If you ain't getting somebody before the 4th of July, then the rest ain't really going. Whoever you picking up after the 4th, that can't really help you. They just you just trying to fill out your roster.
Yeah, I mean, and this is a position of need. Like they need a lob threat, they need rim protection and rebounding. And we had this conversation yesterday. 2 of the guys that we were talking about are already employed. So I think they should go after Ayton and they should go after him fast. At this point, his injury history, his reports about him getting along with people or all that doesn't even really matter at this point. Like you're getting to the desperate time of the year.
Yeah, you got to go into the barbecue with the deal. If you in the barbecue and your deal ain't done, food ain't gonna taste as good.
You look at your phone the whole time.
You can't even eat your ribs right. You over here at the barbecue on 4th of July, like, am I getting a call with my agent? I can't even operate at the function.
You're eating by yourself.
I'm at the function and my head is not even there. I'm over here like the family around. I'm over here like, I'm looking for that deal. I'm a free agent. I'm telling you, guys be stressed at the barbecue when they ain't got the deal done.
That's celebrating fake Independence Day the same way. The Lakers also were not able to retain Dorian Finney-Smith, who left for Houston. So, Paul, do you think the Lakers are still a marquee free agent destination?
I think we're in the times that, just because Lakers are a big market, that doesn't matter to guys anymore. They're like living in L.A. and sunshine and the bright lights and Hollywood. It just doesn't matter anymore because I'm seeing small market teams pick up big-time free agents and winning championships. They're making the right moves. And so, you know, I look at what the Lakers have done since 2002. You know, they've had quite a bit of they've had a number. 2022, they picked up like 8, 9 different guys. Same thing in 23, but their most notable free agent in the last 3 years, Dennis Schroeder. I mean, he's a solid player, but then he didn't even they offered him a deal. He didn't even take it. He went to free agency.
Agent.
Yeah, that was bad agent work. That was bad agent work because he got offered a big deal and then turned it down. And then, you know, the rest is history. I don't want to spill his beans all over the national television. So, but I'm not sure LA is that place. They've done it via trade. LeBron was the last big free agent they got back in 2017 or 18, I believe. 18, I believe, around there. You know, he's been in the league 30 years, so I forget. But, you know, and Los Angeles, and I'm looking at the Clippers too. Los Angeles, you know, it's crazy that I see Brook Lopez go to the Clippers and not the Lakers because this is a position of need for the Lakers.
Yeah.
And he knows that. The Clippers don't need a center. They got Zubac. Like, the Lakers, like he can go there and start. And he didn't want to go there. So that's telling me, like, guys really don't care about going and playing for the Lakers organization anymore. It's just, you know, it's all about your owner. It's a new owner. Maybe they're not offering the deals like they did when new ownership come in, but, you know, it hasn't been a significant place for free agents in quite some time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, the Lakers, they still obviously have brand power based on who they are, but it is not, that doesn't really, the destination doesn't really matter to players anymore, especially these younger guys. They want to go somewhere where there's more structure, there's more development, there's more of a vision, you know, and it's kind of like the Lakers based on what's going on in the league free agency-wise. They're taking a back seat to teams like OKC and Boston, what have you, in terms of that. So, yeah, I mean, it is cool. It's a good spot to go, like, branding-wise, but it's not a guaranteed landing spot like it once was. Like, until I guess the Lakers showed they're into more of building the roster for long term, it doesn't really seem like that's a place where guys want to go because the destination doesn't matter anymore.
I'm not totally ready to say that the Lakers are cooked in that regard, but...
Cooked.
We didn't say cooked?
Cooked. The Lakers is over 30. They cooked.
Oh, my God.
They cooked.
3 days, throw them out.
The Lakers, y'all over 30. Cooked.
I knew we were headed into the show somewhere. Well, to me, LA is always going to be a marquee destination, but they do have the Clippers here. And, I mean, the Clippers have been, what? They got a new facility. They got an owner that likes to spend money. Like, if it's not just about winning right now, and some guys are just in a position where, like, I'm going to go get my money and try to compete. And the Clippers have a good team, even if they haven't been able to get over the hump. So there are certain benefits to being a Laker. There's a lot of money that you can make outside of being a Laker as well. And if you do win with the Lakers, that goes a really long way.
I seen Dalton Connect on a billboard. He a rookie. He was on that billboard with the lemon. The lemon. He got a billboard, though.
Yeah.
He's been on a billboard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got a billboard, though. He a rookie. That's what I'm saying. But, you know, it ain't like it used to be.
Well, the Rockets have been busy this offseason. They traded for Kevin Durant and also signed Dorian Finney-Smith and Clint Capella to deals, along with several other roster moves already. Houston is second to OKC in the odds to win the West next season, and the reigning champs just locked in SGA with a 4-year, $285 million Supermax deal. So, Will, you think the Rockets are the biggest threat to the Thunder in the West?
I mean, they might be. You know, adding Capella, KD, Finney-Smith, and keeping Fred VanVleet, Jabari, all those guys, I think they could be. I mean, obviously, OKC did not get worse, but I do like what the Rockets did. They not only brought in some star power, but they also filled the gaps that they needed with the star power. So I think if KD is able to blend with the young group and have great chemistry, I mean, I think right now they are the closest. They are the closest. So right now, I think, I would say might be, but I think they're the closest.
Man, let me tell y'all something. I am completely sold on the Rockets. Sold. So, I might get me an apartment down there this year. I'm sold on the Rockets.
Sold.
Hey, get me a deal at Papa Do's. I'm coming to Houston. I'm in there. Let me tell you what the Rockets is going to do. You got Ime Udoka, who has great culture, who turned around a team who wasn't supposed to be the number 2 seed with a young squad. You add KD. You add Dorian Finney-Smith, Clint Capella. You signed your young. Everybody's happy over there. Everybody signed. You got you a go-to scorer. You got vets. You got a good leader in your dog. I am sold on the Rockets. Hey, sign me up. I'm going to Vegas. I'm throwing some cheese down. I got them in the conference finals. I'm telling you, it's going to be them. I'm marking this down right now. I'm telling you right now. Houston versus OKC, the Western Conference Finals. You can book that right now. Get my hotel apartment in Houston. I'm going to be down there for the conference finals right now. If Houston don't make the conference finals, I'm telling you.
What?
I'm going to tell you later. But I got them. I'm sold on them. I'm sold on them.
Who wins?
I'm glad you're.
I'm going to tell y'all later.
I'm
going to tell y'all later.
No, I love the moves that the Rockets have made this offseason. As you mentioned, all of them re-signed Steven Adams. They extended Ime, traded for KD, re-signed Fred VanVleet, extended Jabari Smith, signed Dorian Finney-Smith, signed Clint Capella. They're going in on what they were building last year. They were ahead of schedule last year and made some really, really smart moves this offseason. And I think KD is going into a place that has a strong culture, has good coaching, has some depth and veteran presence there as well. I think Houston should be really excited about what they've done. I think you have to give the nod to the Thunder, obviously, but outside of the Thunder, the West is much more wide open than we are really giving it credit for.
It
like
really
you do have the Nuggets
from a competitive standpoint.
I think people are a lot closer. Like there's no one who's really out of it, or you can just say is going to be
like Minnesota's right
in the
there.
finals.
Like
Minnesota's right there. Yeah, the Nuggets are right there. Like the Rockets. There's really a lot of teams that can need one piece, one thing that can put them back into contention for the finals. So I love what the Rockets have done. I think they should be really excited about it.